Just realized doors really are floating in the air 24/7. I don't like that.
Today I discovered that chickens and peacocks can hybridize.
Would we call them pickens or cheecocks?
She was beautiful, like code that compiles on the first try. But also you just knew that there was something deeply wrong with her, like code that compiles on the first try.
Oh no.
This dresser is not in the mood and will be taking none of your shit. Earthbound-ass enemy.
Rage baiting my friends by replying to any text longer than a paragraph with this image.
Fully AI generated 100%. That is brutal. Oomph thinks lemons are yellow. Ugh. Apparently I'm colorblind.
Well, at least they found out.
Spielberg waiting 60 years to make a movie about his parents' divorce should serve as a reminder to young writers that you don't need to cash in on all your bad memories straight away. More specifically, you should make half a dozen movies about aliens first.
Maybe that's how Steven Spielberg coped with the divorce. Look, if you wake up to me crawling into bed to cuddle you, just cuddle back for fuck's sakes. Why are you so concerned with how I got into your house? It really just ruins the moment. Just let me cuddle you, goddammit!
No! God, please!
Do you guys think blood clots are like boba for vampires? Why does this image put me in visceral pain?
Just found out my IRL problems can affect my productivity in the yaoi dimension. What the fuck? So the devil can just come into my church?
Fandoms these days is just a bunch of people walking into a building labeled freaks and weirdos and then being like, oh no, there's a bunch of freaks and weirdos in here. What have I done? I actually quote tweeted this because I have an analogy that I brought into discussion before. Fandoms, it's kind of like going into a bar or tavern, pub, whatever you want to call it. You could go in there and generally just have a good old time with your friends or yourself or whatever. But you always got to remember, there is a chance you're going to encounter someone who is too far gone. Like really far gone into the situation. And they're going to be loud and they're going to be a nuisance. And you're just going to have to mentally prepare yourself for that. And also in both situations, too, somebody walks away in cuffs for being a fucking idiot. You know, there was a brief point in the mid-2000s, early 2010s where emos and preps looked almost exactly the same with just different color schemes.
Back then, it was just common to palette swap enemies to save on cartridge space. Fun fact of the day. The lobster is always closer than you think. Don't look behind you. Breaking news. Officials warn of possible monkeys on the loose in North St. Louis City.
Feels like monkeys on the loose should be more of a clear-cut yes or no scenario. I would like to know if there are monkeys on the loose, please.
Blade is rumored to be canceled at Marvel Studios. Marvel will be pivoting to a Midnight Suns movie.
How? How is a movie about a guy who fights vampires so fucking hard?
Literally one of my favorite Marvel movie characters, and he can't catch a goddamn break. A guy my age was telling me how happy he was that his wife just gave birth to their fourth child and was like, sorry, I don't mean to brag. And it's like, oh, no worries. Your life literally sounds terrible to me.
New look at Toy Story 5. The film follows the toys going up against the greatest enemy, a smart tablet. So after watching 4 recently, I can kind of already see how they would put Woody back into the plot. The toys likely struggle getting the tablet away from Bonnie. Rex or Jesse see a flyer or TV ad that the carnival Bo and Woody travel around is in town. They collect him after convincing that they're out of their element here. That's how we got this shot.
Also, I'm about to say something mildly controversial.
I thought Toy Story 4 was okay. Wasn't great. Wasn't terrible. It was okay. Still probably shouldn't have been made, though. Well, hello. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to me how you feel about Toy Story 4 and the upcoming one, Toy Story 5. Do you think it would be redeemable? Maybe? No? Whatever your opinion is, it matters. Also, if you have picked up a copy of Book, be sure to leave a review on wherever you grabbed it from, like Amazon, Walmart, or Barnes & Nobles. That'd be great. Awesome. Thank you. I'd appreciate it. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys later. It's time for Kate.